of a bitch. I was muted the whole time. That had not happened in quite a while. I needed a refresher of how to be muted while I was trying to do my intro. Well, what I was trying to tell you is today is a huge day, elephant-sized day. It is like as big as an adult male elephant. You ever seen an adult male elephant go to the bathroom? It's quite impressive. If you're impressed by things like that, like most people are, it's pretty impressive. They can really go. It's like a fire hose. It really is, and they pee forever. Like as a drunk, you're like looking at it like, damn. Like I wish I could piss like that sometimes. When you really gotta go, you wish you could kick it out like that. How's everybody doing? This is your Vape at 5. I am your host. I am BlackCat. Today is Rigged Friday. Yes, that is correct. Back at it again with free stuff for everybody. Well, if you entered, you had to enter the giveaway in order to win. So, without further, I will tell you how you can enter the giveaway, and then you can go and enter it. First, you're going to go to Rick McCraw's Instagram page. You're going to repost a picture with the hashtag Blackcatfam at Rick McCraw. Now, if you do that, you are going to be entered to win 3 sets of coils. Right here. And you're going to also win what I had not mentioned. A layer cake RDA right there. With a staple stagger piece clapped in already installed. So, you're going to win an RDA plus a badass build plus 3 more sets of coils. Now, you better go and enter now because you never know when I'm going to do the drawing. Because I may do it now, I may do it later. If I were you and you hadn't done it, I would go do it immediately. It's Friday here on the Vape at 5. I am very relaxed. You know, I had a pretty relaxed day, but it was one of those days that was kind of so relaxed that I almost like wanted to sleep. Like I was at work and I was dying. I was like fighting to stay awake just because it was so like there just wasn't anything really going on, which I used to really relish those days and love them, but I don't anymore. Like I like to stay busy. So I kind of get antsy. I actually kind of get antsy and more anxiety, anxiousness when there's nothing to do, is as if there was stress and things going on. I feel more comfortable in that environment. I think it's just like how I'm used to working. So when I don't have that, I get a little like kind of like weird about things. I don't know. So anyway, I have something I want to show you guys. I've got my next review lined up and my next 2 reviews. The first one I'm going to do is going to be the L Thunder 21700 mod. There it is right there. Black Cerakote over brass. First impressions of it. I absolutely love the size of this. Love it. I mean, it is literally, I was talking to Vodka today on Facebook, and I told him, I said, you know what, this may be the best feeling mod in the hand I've ever used. It is literally the perfect, like it's so comfortable and small and light. It really is nice in the hand. Hits really, really well. I've never used an L Thunder mod, but I've always heard that they perform really well. And this one is no slouch. Absolutely no slouch. Now, this one I'm waffling this one off. So this is actually, I'm just going to use it for the review. I'll tool it around the house a little bit this weekend. I've kind of already gotten a feel for how it works, so I probably am not going to use it that much more. Maybe a little bit during the shows next week, but that's about it, just to show it off. But yeah, it's an impressive little mod. So there'll be a review for that on Wednesday. Break it down, show you everything you get with it and all the good stuff. The next review I'm going to do is going to be an RTA. And I got to think, I just bought it today, but I bought a bunch of stuff. And I got to remember which one it was. Let me check real quick. I have it right here on my phone. I bought a bunch of stuff for the patrons. And one of the things I bought was this RTA, but I can't remember exactly which one it was. But once I see it, I'll know. Let me see here. Oh no, it's gotta be somewhere here when I ordered it. I don't see the... Am I losing my mind? I know that I got an email on it. Oh no, maybe I didn't. Okay, there's Element Vape. Element Vape. Oh, I know what it is. It's the Wasp RTA. So it is a 23 millimeter nano. Wasp Nano RDA. Now, if you know anything about the Wasp Nano, it was a fantastic RDA. I never had one, but I heard a lot about it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a try. I'll get that next week, and I'll probably use it next week and then review it the following week. So that's the next 2 reviews coming up. As far as featured builders, we have some really fantastic featured builders coming up. And I've spoken to a few that are actually, so I had 3 more people commit to me today. I kind of do them all at once. Some people that I've been watching for a little bit. I got 3 more people to commit today. So we have Rick McCraw is this week. Next week is going to be AJ Holland. So AJ Holland is next week. I'll have him on the show on Tuesday. Following that is Anarchy Coiled. Then Miss Selena. Miss C will be our featured builder. And then Addie Tooney on 4/8. So that is the next month's full of featured builders. And I have some really, really cool ones coming up that I spoke to today that I'm really, really excited about. Wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about, so how's everybody doing? Let's do this. I'm going to go through and say hi to everybody. Then I want to talk to you a little bit about what I've read with the FDA. I've been reading some stuff with the FDA, you know, it's kind of a little turning point here with the things changing, with the new commissioner coming in and getting an idea of what's actually going to happen. So I kind of wanted to touch base on that a little bit. And, but I'm going to go through and say hi to everybody. Addie Tooney, what's up, Addie? How you doing, man? Great to see you, sir. Not many people listed here, so if I don't say hi to you, I'm sorry, you're just not listed. Big G, what's up, Big G? How you doing, brother? Great to see you, Black Cat Whiteface. That's me. Bones Cascada, what's up, Bones? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Cal's Irons, great to see you, my man. Charles McLaren, he's the Baron, and he is in the house. Good to see you. Clint, what's up, Clint? How are you, brother? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Frank Einstein, what's up, Frankie? Good to see you. Jeff Lawson, what's up, Jeff? How are you, man? Great to see you. Glad you're here. Kim Dixon, hey, Kim. How you doing, hon? Great to see you. Mr. Pebble, my Bevel. Good to see you, Mr. Pebble. How you doing? Homegirl Jess. Hey, homegirl. How are you? Great to see you. Tracy, what's up, Tracy? And Vape, Ross Vape. Now, I saw a lot more people out there than that, but that's all shown. Cal's Irons, JTH, what's up? Ian Thomas, how you doing? Big G, what's up? Bobby McGrady, what's up, man? How you doing? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Bristol Vapor, what's up, Bristol? How you doing, brother? Thanks for your bunker. You're welcome. I'm glad you like that, the Asmodeus bunker. Good, man. I'm really, really glad you like it. That's one with the view glass on the RDA. Yeah, very cool. It makes me happy. I'm happy you're here, Jess. Thanks. I'm very happy you're here. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing really, really well. All right, so some things I've seen with the FDA. So as you know, Scott Gottlieb is going to be leaving as commissioner of the FDA. I think at first a lot of people were very... I know that I saw that as a positive, but you know, there's a saying that says, you know, it's better to stay with the devil you do know than the devil you don't know. And I think it kind of, I know it applies here. The gentleman that they have coming in, I can't remember his name. He's the president of the Cancer Institute or something of that nature. So he's a physician as well. We don't really know what he's going to do. And the only thing he said is he's going to basically carry out the motions already started by his predecessor. So the FDA issued something on Wednesday that they're going to start separating e-cigarette products from normal products in convenience stores. And what I mean by that is they're actually going to have another room. Now, this makes me think of something that they used to do back, and I think they probably still do, especially in the 80s and 90s. Like if a place had pornographic material, adult entertainment type material, it was like in a back room. It was like dirty. It was like in a back room. You had to go in a back room to get it. That kind of mentality and that kind of thought process for something like vaping, to me, is 100% the absolute wrong thing to do. The reason they want to do this is any place that serves someone who is under 18 to make sure that they are not accessible to get these products. I don't see how that does that. I really don't, because what are they going to do? Have somebody there carding at that door? And quite frankly, I think it gives them a false sense that if somebody's back there, they're probably 18 and they should be allowed to sell to them. So I don't really see how this would work. But they did mention that the problem is not just convenience stores, it's also brick and mortars, which I've never seen. I did see somebody that looked under 18 in the brick and mortar by my house, but it is a complete dump. It's a disgrace. it's a real disgrace. I mean, it's terrible. The guys are there or don't know anything about, at least aren't you know, educated to the level of being able to sell mechanical mods and things like that, but they still do. And I also saw somebody in there. I swear to God, she looked like 14. I said something to the guy working. He's like, "Oh no, I carded her. She's 18." I was like, "Oh, okay." She looked 14. So I mean, and then there are people who look young. And granted, I'm 45 years old. So to me, somebody who's 18, they all look the same. 18, 14, 20, 25. I'm like, they're about 18. Like, it doesn't, so I can't really tell. This person looked really, really, really young, and she should not have been in there, in my opinion. But he said he carded her. So I just don't see many bricks and, even with that said, I don't see with a whole lot of bricks and mortars actually coming out and doing that, or actually coming out and selling to people under 18, knowing what's on the line. I mean, I would hope that they're not doing that, but you never know. So that's one of the things that they want to do, that they came out on Wednesday. In the article that I read, I saw something that came across to me very strange and very odd. And the picture that it tried to paint was that the lobbyists and the organizations that support vaping were really going after and putting a lot of money into buy votes. And they didn't, they don't come right out and say buy votes, but what they do say is that they're donating money to certain politicians and things like that. And what other reason would you donate money to a politician other than to sway their vote in something that affects your company? So I thought that was kind of weird that they came out and said that about us. When I say us, I mean the vaping community and the people that support the vaping community, knowing that we are like 1/100th of the size of the real lobbyists in Washington that are pushing to get it stopped. So I thought it was kind of odd that they're trying to paint the picture that the vaping industry, tobacco, are partnering together to basically get vaping to continue against everybody else. And anybody who knows, like, nobody is against tobacco more than people in vaping. I mean, we are literally, it's like an alcoholic supporting Budweiser or something like that. Like, I don't have any problem with Budweiser, but I'm not going to run out and support them. You know what I mean? I mean, that's not what an alcoholic does. And for an ex-smoker, somebody that, sees people around them dying from smoking, to turn around and then say, "Oh, we're going to partner with the devil over here to get our stuff through," I don't see that. Even with the owner or operating owner of Marlboro going in and buying Juul, I think they bought like 35%. That to me, it's obviously a really, really bad idea, because what it looks like to me is that the tobacco lobby really wants to get rid of any kind of flavors, obviously, because they just want it to be tobacco, and maybe like they even want to get rid of menthol so that they can corner the market and keep the market. And they know if they get rid of flavors, and that it benefits them in the long run. So them buying into Juul just makes me think that they're going to like try to take flavors away from Juul and then push the market that way with that clout or something of that nature that will ultimately get rid of flavors. The flavor ban is back on the table, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's in Congress. It's at the FDA. I mean, every single possible angle that could be played, or every single front that could be, is running with this flavor ban. And the reasoning, of course, is that it basically promotes or entices teens to vape, and it couldn't be farther from the truth. And the other part of it is that they're saying, the FDA is saying, that the vaping community still needs to qualify that they believe vaping helps people quit cigarettes. And I can't understand how they're not seeing that. It doesn't make any sense to me. The good news out of all this is that people are starting to step up, and people are starting to talk about it, and people are starting to have their voices heard. I always say this about vaping, and about anything really, is once you show someone, so you can have two people, right? One person, say, take me for example. I have somebody that I work with that smokes cigarettes, and I've been talking to him about vaping, and literally, at first he was like, "Oh, I don't have a man bun," or I was like, "Dude, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. It's all kinds of people. It's all kinds of people, It's guys that, guys with tattoos all over their body vape. Guys who wear suits vape. Like, your appearance or what you look like or how you do things or what you say or how you talk. Everybody in the community say it's a lot like the recovery community. Like I always say, if you go to an AA meeting, you'll pull in the parking lot, and there'll be a, big 4-wheel trucks with paint buckets and stuff stuffed in the back of it, and there'll be a Mercedes right next to it. There's all kinds of different people that vape, that are affected by the addiction to nicotine or by addiction to tobacco. So I guess without going on too about, I didn't want to go on about this too much, but I think as you find two people that one maybe vapes, one doesn't, once you convince that person how much healthier vaping is for them, and if they quit smoking and start vaping and understand and feel the difference, you'll never be able to change their mind back. And that's the whole key to this. If you can work with someone, you know, if you can find someone that vapes or that smokes and talk them into vaping for maybe a couple weeks, they're going to be hooked. They're going to be hooked. Get them watching, you know, YouTube and having fun with it. Tell them to watch Rip Trippers or like, you know, any Indoor Smokers, Mike Fagan, all those guys. Tell them to watch those shows with some guys with some great personalities, you know, funny and fun, and they'll start really enjoying it. And I tell you, it will suck them in to wanting to be a part of this community. And it only takes one person at a time, and how effective that can be, and how the smaller voice that we originally had is starting to grow and grow and grow and grow. More people are going to NVE. Now, first off, the NVE joke, the NVE Ohio, that was a joke. That was obviously a joke. I was trying to make it, I don't know if anybody got it. I was like, yeah, NVE Ohio's this week. Yeah, whatever. I thought it was kind of funny. But the part of that is, look at how many people are going to NVE this time. I don't think I've ever heard of so many people going. I mean, it's going to be huge. It is going to be huge. I mean, literally, 90% of people are going to NVE, and it's really, really going to be something special. And there's going to be a lot of people there, and a lot of community, and a lot of love. And it's a great time. You know, we have all this bickering and all this fighting and all this stuff in the community that you hear about. And that's the only thing you hear about sometimes. But quite frankly, the community, 99% of this community are fantastic people. Maybe not 99. Maybe like 95, but it's still a lot. And they're great people, and they just want the best, not only for themselves, but they also want the best for the community and for other people. On that note, take a second when you know somebody who smokes and talk to them about vaping. I'm not saying it's your job. I'm not saying that you're responsible to do that, but in a way, it is something really, really great that you can do, not only for them, but for their family and for their loved ones. And it's something that worked for you. Right? If it works for you, we're not, you know, there's nothing about us that is different than anyone else. We found a much healthier alternative that we actually like. Have them try it and see if they can do it. All right, so enough of that. I see some more people sliding in here. What's up, Phoenix Vapor? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you're here. So, Al Ben, what's up, Al? How you doing? DJ Boom, what's up, dude? How you doing? Dan the man. What's up, Dan? Did I see Charlie get mentioned? How you doing, Charlie? Good to see you, man. Is he here? I don't think I saw him. He's at MVE. Now, Charlie's at MVE. There's a lot of people. Eric Sutherland, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Most US reviewers was watching Fagan last night trying to bogey. He's trying to, yeah, I watched it too, the Vape team. It sounds like they're having a really, really good time. Yeah, it is. It's a big one. And in hindsight, you know, I'm pretty conservative with money, and I think I kind of talk about that. Like, I'm pretty tight. I'm pretty tight with money, and I couldn't see spending that amount of money to go. But in hindsight, I kind of wish I would have. I do. I kind of wish I would have, because I think that I think it would have been pretty awesome. I really do. And I think it's a really good opportunity to meet people and you know, put a face with a name. Because, you know, most of the time, like, I don't know what half of you guys look like. You know what I mean? And I'm sure half the community doesn't know what or 90%, 95% of the community don't know what I look like. So it'd be kind of neat to put an actual face with a name and get to hang out with people. It's a little different for me. And I'll not make an excuse, but I'm going to tell you this. It's a little different for me because I am an alcoholic. And a lot of these type environments are, especially when you have to go all the way across the country, there's really nothing to do after the expos but go out and party a little bit. And there's nothing I know to do other than that. That's what I've tricked my brain into thinking, that's the only thing to do. So when I go to something like that, it's hard. Now, there are people in recovery that are going, like Nick's going, and a lot of other people are going that are in recovery that I could hang out with and, you know, not drink, not party, you know, just vape and play cards or whatever they want to do. But again, I'm not really in that I'm really not their age. You know what I mean? I'm fucking 45 years old. You know, a lot of these guys are like 30, 25. They don't want their dad hanging around, and I don't fucking blame them. I wouldn't either. They want to do cocaine off strippers' asses, and I can't do that anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody does that in the community. I doubt it. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Scott is on mute. I'm not on mute. Oh, she must have started it late. Yeah, I was on mute in the beginning. Scott is on mute, and some inconsiderate git is on the phone to me. Oh, you're... Okay, you got me muted. All right, Jane, I see. Sorry, hon. See you, Toledo Expo? I'll see you there, Eric. I'll be there with bells on. Toledo Vape Expo? You fucking A. Yeah, Bristol, it'd be cool. I really want to go to the UK one, and I think it would be neat. And I think I'd be more apt to go to the one in the UK, and here's why. One, I have a lot of people that I know over there. Jane's over there, and I love Jane. I would love to meet Jane. I mean, I love her to death. But there's also a lot of other guys I know over there. But that's not the only reason. Part of that is that you could incorporate like a vacation with that, and I could go over there, hang out in England, you know, go around, check out some things, make it like a great experience, but also go to the expo. If I went to Connecticut, like, I'm just going to go to Connecticut and then I'm going to come back. You know what I mean? So it's not a vacation. I lived out east. You know, I lived out east for like 10 years. So I like know that area pretty well. Not Connecticut so much, but New York, like knowing in New York, I worked in New York for like 10 years. Like I don't really want, you know, I can go to New York, be cool, you know, hang out there, but it's not like anything new to me. So it's not really like a vacation that I would honestly pay for and take to the East Coast. Now, LA is a little different, but it's far. I mean, LA's about as far from here as I would say to England. Well, I guess England's probably about an hour and a half longer, maybe 2 hours in the air. And it's international, so it's a little bit more of a hassle to travel, obviously. Plan it for next year. I'll drive up to your house and we'll bro trip. Dude, we may, man. We may. You know, I've been to Buckingham Palace. So I've been to London. I have been there, and I really, really enjoyed myself. I was a real tourist though when I went. Big G. I was a tourist. I did all the tourist stuff, and so I didn't really do anything other than that. You know, we saw the Abbey. It's called the Westminster, and we saw. Oh gosh, that church where is that the Abbey? The church where all the kings and like I think Shakespeare's buried there. Like all the different people are buried there. It's like really it's awesome. You know, we did the Ferris wheel. We did the old castle area where they have all the armor and stuff. See, I don't know the fucking names. I was drunk. I'll admit it. And yeah, so we did a lot of stuff. I had tea. That was pretty cool. A couple times. Yeah. Went to Abbey Road, which I really wanted to do. I wanted to get a picture going across Abbey Road. If you know the album by the Beatles, they walk across Abbey Road. There's a picture. Yeah, it's one of their last ones. Westminster Abbey, yeah. Yeah. Look at Big Ben. Hey, Bob Ellis, how you doing, man? Subaru, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Subaru City selling Twisted Canthal 24 gauge. Not a bad vape. That's Liverpool. I wasn't in Liverpool. No, I wasn't in Liverpool. I was in London. Abbey Road's in London, and it's not fucking Liverpool, is it? I didn't see Abbey Road. I thought I did. I saw it. I know that was it. Don't ruin you just fucked me up because now I haven't seen it. I thought I had. I was pretty sure that was it. It's another road. It's like Green Road. They're like, it's not fucking Abbey Road, you stupid ass. I'm like, oh. Kim, how you doing, hon? Reminder, we have some fucking fantastic giveaways today. You got the $25 gift certificate from ELiquid. You also have a layer cake that's given away that's already pre-installed with Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton and 3 sets of coils from Rick McCraw, the man. So make sure you go and repost his pic. I'm getting a, how much do you sell this? Well, so, Subaru, I don't actually, it's a benefit of being my patron. So I don't actually sell them, really, but there's a benefit program through my Patreon, and I typically don't charge that much. For patrons, like, I do series coils for like $10. pretty cheap for a series coil. Good series build, Alien series build, I do about $10. Unless you want like fuse Claptons, they're like $5 or $6. Yeah, I don't a set. I don't really charge that much. Like if I wasn't, then I would probably charge a little more. Just because I don't mass produce them. I take my time with them, and they're typically pretty good. People seem to like them, so I think they're pretty good. Although I'll say this, and I have to give credit to Nick. So I put a set of Nick's coils in my Turk when I wicked it up for this, and they're fucking banging. They're banging. They're fantastic. Like they're better than mine. They are. And I was like, damn. Like, cause not being a dick, but I typically, Adam, I'm a huge Beatles fan. Huge Beatles fan now. Like typically I vape my own coils and I'll vape somebody else's. I'll be, they're pretty good. But I'm like, mine are probably better. But his are better than mine. They're better. Like this set at least is. Nobody's going to be like, we're not buying it from you anymore. We're buying it from Nick. I don't fucking blame you. That's right. Tommy just mentioned that. I have a little lady here named Watofa Wanda. Get under there. Get under there. Stay under there. Don't make any noise. Don't stop making noise. She makes my coils for me pretty cheap. It's like 6 cents. Like 6 cents in a slushie. She likes the Coca-Cola slushies. I get her a couple of those. She's buzzed on caffeine and sugar and works for hours. If I were to sell them if I were to sell aliens, like starting my own site and all that, which would be a pain in my dick, I'd probably charge $15 a set for aliens, for square aliens, which is a pretty high but a pretty good deal. Put you right in the meat of the American market, about $15. There, see, nobody's blowing me under the desk. I wouldn't be able to do the show. That would not be it. This show would be complete. Or you'd be stuck on the intro page for like an hour. Yeah, I'll tell you, End Divine Coils are really fucking nice, Jeff. Absolutely. Hey, Odin, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad everybody's joining. We're going to kick these. Oh, it's already 5:30. So, we're going to do the giveaways. Let's do that. And then we're going to do, I got to go over to the Facebook page, and I have a step-up waffle for this mod I'm going to be doing immediately after this show. I'm going to end the show a little bit before 6, and this is going to happen right around 6. Also, there are spots open for the main waffle on the Thunder mod. The step-up waffle is officially closed, but there are, and then I have another waffle over there that's, it's a $4 entry for a Dreamer. Brass Dreamer, $4 to get in. So I just did it for fun. I mean, I'm waffling it off for $80, which is how much it costs retail. So it's pretty good. If you can get in and get it for $4, that'd be pretty fucking sweet. If you're not a member of the Facebook page, links below. You keep a woman on your desk, you're goddamn right, Dan. Goddamn right, and I don't. They make fun of me because they say that if you haven't, this started a long time ago. So like maybe like 7-8 months ago, which I got my year this week, by the way. My year on YouTube, having my own show, year anniversary was this week, so it's been 1 year. And my views haven't gone up that much. I was like, look, I'm like, why has it gone up? I fucking suck. What was I going to say? Fuck, I forget. God dang it. I hate when my brain does that. What's up, Mad Max? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you, Tommy. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, brother. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you. That's for damn sure. So I appreciate it, Tommy. I love you, man. I think tennis might be down a little bit this week just because of NVE. People are out. I don't fucking know. Tempted, but no thanks. Random hates my ass. What kind of, did I put in the Turk for you? I don't know. What Turk? Did I get you a Turk? Oh, did you win the Turk? I forget. I don't know if I did or not. I don't know. Bristol, I have no fucking clue. I think I did send a set of coils with them, though. I didn't install them, though. But whoever won that, I did send a set of coils. I forget who won it, though. Did you get your dual monitor set up? Kim, that's what I wanted to talk about. Kim got me back on subject. So No, I haven't. But I believe the part that I need is here. So I'm going to go do that. I'll do that tonight. And then tomorrow, I get my, it's like a connector card for USB connector card that you can run a camera HDMI into. It's called a Cam Link. So I'm going to have that. So I'm going to have my Canon TS6, T6i Rebel. I'm going to have that up and running on Monday. So you'll get to see that, which I don't know how much, you know, it doesn't say that it's really great in video mode, and it also says it shuts off. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it or not. And if I can't, I'll be disappointed. But I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a GoPro 4 is what I'm going to do. But I got to wait until probably another month. See what I got to get back in taxes, and I may get one of those. They're only like $170, but I think I'm going to get that next. So I'm planning it out. I'm doing everything little by little, but the Cam Link thing was like $145, and that was the thing that I really, really needed. So I'm starting to amass all these things that I need, and then I'll finally get them in. It's not a game capture card. It's a Cam Link card. It's very similar, though. Same company. Legato, I believe, or Vagato, something like that. All right, guys. Let's do the giveaway. $25 gift certificate to Adore ELiquid. I need a number between 1 and 150. Go. 1 and 150. 1 and 150. Let's see if I can change these settings while I'm live. I don't think I can. No. Yeah, I can. Let's change that to 1,000. Apply. Okay. See if that makes a difference. There we go. Wow, that made a huge difference. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Let me try. Let me do something else here. Output. Change it to 8,000. Okay. I'll be damned. Holy shit. That can't be right. I think the picture just got a lot fucking better. I don't know. Well, let's try it again. I'll be looking, guys. Just keep entering numbers. I'll be looking. Oh, Lord. I don't know. Let's see if it's, let me look here. So, got them all in here. Bob Ellis, 88. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. Whoever was doing all the thumbs downs, they're gone. I guess they got bored of me fucking doing the show. They fucking stop showing up, giving me thumbs down. All right, stop, guys. All right, let's pull a number and see who won here. 1 and 150, closest to the number without going over, is the winner. So, random. Number generator. 1 and 150. First number is 27. Second number is 28. That's weird. And the third and winning number is 40. It stayed low. 40, closest to the number without going over, is going to be the winner. So let's go. The number 40. 27, Tommy Vapors. 37, Adam. Anybody beat 37? 37. 37. We got a winner. 37. Nice job, Mr. Adam. Congrats, Adam. You have won a $25 gift certificate to the best e-liquid on the face of this earth, Adore ELiquid. You need to contact me on Instagram, and I'll send that to you. And then make sure when you go to order, you're going to go to, you don't put it in for the code, put it in for the gift certificate. You'll put it in for the gift certificate at the end. So save it for the very end. Put that in there. It'll take $25 off your total order. Congratulations, man. You're very, very welcome. All right. Our net, whoops. See, I put it up too high. Let me change that. I can see it starting to drop. So let me change output. Change that back to 5,000. Did that take it? There we go. So what was going on? My video bitrate was set really low because I haven't messed with this the settings of my OBS that much. It was at 2,500, so I was like, fuck, 2,500. So I put it to 5,000, and it jumped like to 6. I was like, oh, let's put it at 10,000. So I put it at 10,000. It went to 10,000, but then it fucking wanted, it like started showing that the stream wasn't going through right. All right, guys, we're going to do the, so to enter this giveaway, you had to repost a picture from Rick McCraw's Instagram. If you did not do that, please do not enter this giveaway. I can't give it to you. So everybody who did that, you have a chance to win a layer cake, a loaded layer cake, and 3 sets of coils. It's going to cost you about $5.50 to mail it, about $6. About $6 to mail it. So just PayPal me that money before I send it to you. When I get your address, just PayPal me the money, and I'll send it out to you tomorrow. All right, I need a number between 1 and 150. Go. You know, the great thing about doing this show, if you get on this show, you get a repost from Jane. Jane reposts people. I think it's fucking fantastic. That's a great thing. Get reposted by Jane's like getting in, like, it's like getting in the Hall of Fame, kind of, pretty much, for Builder. Yeah, JTH, I may do that. We'll see. We'll see. I might, if I do go, then I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of far. I know it's always out east. I wish it was kind of in the Midwest, but I don't know if they'll ever do that. So Subaru put 420. Big G, you never know. Jane, you may get a repost soon. Jane's always watching. All right, keep them coming, guys. Give you one more minute here to get them in. Keep them coming. You liquor liar. Lick a liar. She repisted you. I don't know what repisted me. That's fucking scary coming from Jane. Hopefully, the Cat Whiskers E-Juice will be here next week. Very excited for that. Should be soon. Should be very soon. All right, Bob Ellis, I got you 88. I'm going to call a stop on that. Bob, I think you're a little bit behind maybe because you were last one, but I don't know. Maybe it's... You never reposted mine. Subaru Nordbase came in with a cool 1 million there at the end. All right, guys, number between 1 and 150. Closest number is going to be our winner without going over. It's going to be our winner. First number is going to be 48. Second number is 112. There we go. Finally jumped. And the third and winning number is 61. 61. There you go. Let's take a look. Got Jane, 13. 45, Simple Vapes is our leader. 45, 45, 45. I think 45 is our winner, guys. 45, that's 61. So 45. All right, 45, Mr. Simple Vapes. You have won yourself a new RDA and some coils. Congratulations, buddy. All right, so we got Scott, one Rick, and the $25 gift certificate went to Adam. $25 Adore gift certificate. Congratulations, Simple. Nice win, man. So I'll need your address. Message me either on Facebook or on Instagram, your address, and then I'll give you my PayPal. Send me over like $6 for shipping, and I'll get that out to you tomorrow, my brother. All right, guys. You're welcome, man. So I'm going to sit here and chat for 1 minute. And then I'm going to jump over to the Facebook page, and we're going to do the step up for the L Thunder mod. You can still get into the main waffle, but the step up waffle, which is the lower level to up into the main, is closed. But you can still get into the main waffle if you want the L Thunder, which honestly, I may buy another one. I may buy another one and keep because I really, really like the size. I just love the size. It's fantastic. Natural Born Vapor. Yeah, buddy. I've been watching a lot of, oh God, what's his name? Ronnie Coleman videos. Like, okay, so I watch the weirdest shit on YouTube. Like, I like to watch gym fails. Because I used to work out a lot, believe it or not. I used to be like a personal trainer. I used to work out all the time. And I like gym fails. I think gym fails are funny. And I watch a lot. I'm not into bodybuilding. Like, I wasn't a bodybuilder, but I'm fascinated with how they eat. I'm fascinated by it. Like, I think it's amazing how much they eat and what they eat and the discipline they have to have. So I like watching videos about all lifestyles like that. I guess you would call it like an alternative lifestyle, a bodybuilding lifestyle, not a normal lifestyle. And I like to watch like a day in their life, like watching what they eat during the day and then like their workouts and then like what they do, like their kids and family and like how disciplined. And the really cool thing about watching bodybuilders is literally it is the most disciplined lifestyle you could possibly live. It really is. I mean, granted, you know, they're putting all kinds of toxic things into their body with steroids and things of that nature. But as far as lightweight, baby, there you go, Vine. Lightweight! He used to do that shit. Ronnie used to. He's fucking amazing. And so I was watching some documentaries on him. And if you don't know Ronnie Coleman, he's probably the greatest bodybuilder of all time. He's 8-time Mr. Olympia, and he's fucking huge. I mean, when I say huge, it's like stupid huge. Like just like not even human like. Almost like he should like a fucking statue. Like he's just huge. And but yeah, he's a very interesting character, very humble, like just a normal guy. He's just like a normal guy who's like this fucking giant guy who can lift like unbelievable amounts of weight and wins all these competitions. But like watching what they were eating and stuff. So I watch videos on that on YouTube. And I watch a lot of Primitive Life. I like that stuff. Like Primitive Life is basically like there's a bunch of these different channels that they build like primitive stuff, and they do it with like no tools. And there's a guy in Australia who does it, and then there's a bunch of places that do it like in Southeast Asia and like Philippines, Indonesia, and they build like really cool shit. They'll build like a fish like underground fish aquarium. They'll build like underground like places to sleep and shit, and they like use like mud and concrete to like make everything. It's really fucking interesting to watch, and it's almost like kind of like a survivalist, but like a survivalist like maybe 500 years ago, like crazy, like no tools at all. I watch a lot of that, and then of course I watch all my vape shit. I don't know how I got on that. Is the question on Facebook number 2 a trick question? Bob, yeah. Who's the greatest coil builder in the universe? Yeah, you've had to watch it. I still say it sometimes. I always say I'm the best coil builder in the universe. That's like my running joke. That I'm the greatest coil builder in the universe. So the first question is, do you watch the Vape at 5? You say, yeah. Then if you know the answer to that one, I know you've watched for about 6-7 months. Because that's when I used to do that question. Living off the grid, yeah. Scott's like, tell me how much you like the grape jam. I don't have grape jam. Grape jam monster? I don't have it. Only thing I vape is Shytots, Adore, and then I got some of that Rogue ELiquid that I like that. I like all 3 of those. That's about all I vape though. Oh yeah, then I got this one. I'm saving this one, my Nillakilla. I'm saving that one. I'm going to open that one after I'm done with my consequence. I try not to open more than like 2, because I feel like I'm wasting it if I do. Haven't said that in a while. No, I haven't, Matt. I haven't. How you doing, Matt? Joseph, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you. ConVapor, Ray, what's up, Ray? Fig jam. Jam. What the fuck am I missing? Jam. I gotta scroll up here and see what you're talking about. Watching people eat sounds kind of kinky. Oh, yeah. So Joshua, I didn't see you say that, but yeah, like Ronnie, like he ate 8 times a day, and like every meal he had was like it was a substantial amount of calories, and it was all protein and like carbohydrates, and like very little vegetables, very little, but a lot of protein, and then I watched some of the strongmen. Have you ever seen a strongman? The strongman contest, fascinating. You know, Columbus, where I live, is a big powerlifting community. Huge. Obviously, we have the Arnold Classic here, which is one of the top sports competitions in the world, is in Columbus, Ohio, of all places. We also have a place called the West Side. It's a West Side gym, West Side Barbell, I think is what they actually call it. And it literally is like, it's a gym in Columbus, Ohio that people come from all over the world to work out there with this guy. This guy's like 70-year-old dude who's like knows everything about lifting. And there is D-Bone. What's up, D-Bone? How you doing, man? Good to see you. He knows like pretty much everything about lifting, and he trains people. And out of the, so it's an invitation only gym. So you can only get in there if he invites you to come in. And they have literally like 9 out of the top 10 strongest people in the world. World record holders, like proven world record holders, work out there in Columbus, Ohio. So it's a big town for that, for like working out, powerlifting, things like that. So I watch a lot of powerlifters. There's a guy named Brian Shaw, and he's from Denver, and he's the strongest man in the world right now, or he was. And I was watching, like, the other day he did a 25,000 calorie day, and it's just fascinating. Like, just watching him eat, like I just like watching him, and like everything he was eating and putting away, like, I mean, it's fucking crazy. It literally is fucking crazy. It reminds me of something awful. It reminds me of like of somebody with bulimia. You know, somebody with bulimia who just like massively overeats and then purges, but he doesn't purge. He like keeps it all down. And, you know, he was like driving around. He just ate this giant breakfast. He stopped at Krispy Kreme, got like 2 dozen donuts, and was just driving around eating donuts. I'm like, really, dude? He's like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Which sounds fantastic, but how can you eat like a huge breakfast? And I want to take a nap. And he's like, am I going to eat more sugar and cafe or calories? Yep, the Arnold Classic. Yeah, I used to work out quite a bit. I was about 5'10", and I think when I was really, really in shape, I'm not bragging because this is literally like 15 years ago. I was about in my early 30s, mid 30s, and I was still drinking all the time, which is weird. I probably never reached my potential, but I weighed like about 172, 5'10", 172, and I was pretty solid. Not that way anymore. I don't work out at all anymore. I should. I liked it. I liked working out, but I'll tell you, you do a lot of damage to your body, especially when you start moving heavier weight. When you really start moving on a 170-pound frame, I don't have a big frame, and when I was moving heavier weight, like I was going over, you know, I was going over like 2 1/4, 250 on a lot of exercises, arms and chest exercises, and it was too heavy. And I could do it, but I would feel it afterwards. Shoulders, elbows, back, you start feeling it. And I'll tell you, if I probably would have kept doing it, I stopped. And that's when I really stopped. And I talked to my buddy, and he was like doing more like CrossFit type stuff. I started doing that for a while, like spinning and doing things like that, and kind of really cutting calories, and cutting like basically taking in like 1,000 calories a day and burning like 6,000 calories. It's fucking crazy. Like I got really, really skinny, but it's just something to do. Don't send me a workout video, Tommy, because it probably won't be anything. It'll probably be something awful. Tommy sent me a video the other day. Fuck, I'll tell you guys this. Don't tell anybody. Tommy sent me a video the other day. It was a lady with two special purposes. Not different, same. 2 of them. Yeah. 2 vaginas, actually. And she was like showing them off and shit. And I was like, man, what the fuck? I thought it was real. It wasn't real. It's a fucking joke. I thought it was real, though. I was like, holy fucking shit, that's crazy. That's terrible. Before I got hurt. Yeah, people get hurt, and that's it. It's a wrap. All right, guys, I'm gonna show this up, and then I will be over on the Facebook page in like 5 minutes. So if you entered the waffle for the step up, jump over there, and we're gonna do the poll. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. It's NVE. Hope you guys are having a great time. If you're there, be safe. Have a great time. Have fun. If you're not, I'll be live again on Monday with Mr. AJ Holland. If you're in recovery, stay strong. I promise I will too. I'll see you Monday on the Vape 5. I love you. Thank you. See you soon.